What's up guys, my name is Adapt and welcome back to another formation review on their channel. So in today's video we are going to be reviewing the 4-4-1-1 formation. It was quite a fun formation, quite organised, and I did manage to get quite a lot of wins with this formation. I went for a couple of World Cup runs and now I am going to show you guys my player instructions and my custom tactics. So first of all, for our fullbacks, we always want them on stay back while attacking, especially in 4-back formations. We don't just want them pushing up too much, otherwise we're going to be left exposed at the back. Both my defenders stay back while attacking. For majority of your formations, you just want your centre backs on stay back while attacking. Don't put them on attack because they're not doing their job. If you've got a defender and you're playing him on get forward, then you've got a huge problem there. What's the point? He's meant to be a defender and meant to defend in your team. That's literally his job. For my wingers here, I have getting behind, so you can play around with this. I'm more of a person who likes to play through balls and quick passing. I like my players to make runs and stuff, and my custom tactics match with this style of play as well. So for me, I would put support runs on getting behind because that's just how I play FIFA. I love to play to the meta of the game, quick 1-2s and just through balls and stuff like that, to split my opponent from the sides of play. So in midfield, I have one midfield on stay back while attacking and another on balanced attack. So Rabiot is more of my defensive minded player, and obviously Koke is an attacking midfielder, so I have him on balanced attack. I want him around the midfield much more, creating things, and I want him pushing up a bit, helping Lineker and Ronaldo up there as well. So I have him on balanced attack, and then Rabiot, you want someone supporting your defense always. You need extra cover sometimes, and that's the role Rabiot plays. So for you guys, I'd recommend one more attacking minded midfielder and one more defensive minded midfielder. Now in the left mid position, I also have my left mid on getting behind, simply the same reasons as I have my right mid on getting behind. Nothing much to talk about, just fits my meta of play and it works well for me. Now in centre forward, I have my centre forward on stay central. I don't want him getting too crazy with things. This formation is very organised. There's a structure to it. You have players running all over their place. You mess with their custom tactics too much. If I have Ronaldo getting in behind as well, I'm going to have, 4 different players getting in behind, which it just isn't a good look. We want someone coming short as well, and we also want someone for rebounds, and that's what Ronaldo offers. When you need someone to pick up scraps and you need that extra bit of touch, you need that someone there. Ronaldo always seems to be the guy, and that's probably the reason why. That's probably because of I've got him on stay central. He's always gonna be there for my team, and he's always there to pick up the scraps. Now up top, for Lineker, I have getting behind. I always play my attackers on getting behind, for the same reasons as my other players, but I also want him on press back line. I want him putting pressure on my opposition's defense, because if you don't, then your opposition are going to get too comfortable and they're just going to get very confident. And confidence is key in this game. If you're confident, then anything can happen. If you go into a game and you're not putting pressure on your opponent, then they're just going to think you're just a bad player, and they're just going to think they got so much time on the ball, which they have, and that's not a good look for you. Now, my custom tactics. I have my speed on 69, simply because I like to play quick FIFA. I like to do a lot of passing drills and stuff like that. So that is why I've got 69 speed, and it also matches the reason why I have my players on getting behind. If you have your players on getting behind and you have slow speed and low passing and stuff like that on chance creation, it's not a very good look. They just completely contrast each other. Passing, I have on 51. I didn't tamper too much with that because, you know, it's a very organized, structured formation. I don't want players getting too wild, and it seems to have worked well for me. And positioning organized. Obviously, I'm not playing a 3-5-2 formation, you know. I'm not playing a crazy formation where there's literally no structure to it. I've got players running all over the place. So that's why I have this on organized. Now passing, I have on 67 because I do like my midfielders to make runs and stuff like that, especially when I'm trying to create chances, and you want people to pass to. You want several different options when attacking in this game. You don't want to lose the ball, you know. You want to keep the ball, and the more options you have, the more likely you're gonna keep the ball. Crossing out on 50, I'm not much of a crosser myself, and you know, if you're a crosser this formation, it could come in handy to you, but I've never really tested the crossing in this formation. Shooting out on 58, I want my players to get in more positions frequently where they can take a good shot on, you know. I want them creating space and stuff like that, so I always have my shooting more increased in formations like this. This isn't a defensive formation, it's kind of just mediocre, guys. It's there and thereabouts in attacking and defending, if you guys get what I mean. And also I have on organized because it fits this formation, doesn't it? Pressure, aggression and team width, I've left that all neutral, you know, because I just want to leave it as it is. I don't want to touch it too much, otherwise you might find players just, you know, being pulled out of position, and this formation is very good for its structure. Aggression I have on 50 as well. I don't want players getting too rowdy and stuff like that, otherwise you'll find yourself getting a lot of yellow cards, a lot of red cards, and when you get loads of red cards, you're obviously going to be at a disadvantage. That's let me down in so many games previously where I've just made a rash decision and I've got a red card and I'm literally left exposed. Now team width, I've also left that 150. I didn't touch it too much. I believe like that's necessary, guys. So I just left the team width 150 and it seems to work well for me. Defender line out on cover, obviously you never want it on offside trap, especially in a 4-back formation, you know. 3 backs, maybe sometimes if you're kind of very attacking minded player, maybe you would like it on offside trap, but that's just not the case for me. That's why I have it on cover, and especially in a 4-back formation, you don't want to be exposed at the back, otherwise you guys are going to find yourself having a huge problem. So guys, that is the custom tactics and player instructions, and now I am about to getting into the gameplay. The major differences between this formation and a formation like the 4-4-2 is the role of the centre forward. Now the centre forward provides a direct link between your midfield and your attackers pretty much. So you're pretty much going to be playing through your centre forward in most scenarios, you know, and there's going to be less gaps in your actual midfield. In other formations like the 4-4-2, you'll just be playing balls from your centre mid to your left mid to your striker and to your 2 strikers. And with the centre forward, it closes the space in the actual attack, so there's less chance of you losing the ball, which will work for some of you guys, but for some of you guys who are more aggressive on the attack, just want the ball to move around quick and stuff like that, maybe this formation is not for you. This formation, it encourages slow tactical play, if you guys get what I mean, because you're going to be playing for your centre forward all of the time and you're going to be waiting for the right opportunity to score a goal. This formation also encourages you to change sides of play, you know, play a simple X ball from your left mid to your right mid and pass until gaps open for your centre forward or striker, or for both of your wingers to run. You need to watch for counters definitely in this formation, you know, and that's what your centre mids can do. So what you want for your centre mids is you want one centre mid who's got good physical stats, who knows how to keep the ball, and you also want one with good stamina, you know, because one's gonna, you know, terrorize your opponent's defense and stuff like that, and one's gonna be getting back so he can stop your defense from getting dominated. You know, be there as good cover. Your center forward, he provides another avenue in which to play, if you guys get what I mean. So you need to make sure you're playing through him to get the most out of this formation. You're gonna see here in this gameplay, you know, I'm playing through R9 most of the time. I'm playing a Hernandez out of position in some games in cam, and he's just doing a great role because he's small, he's quick, and he's also got decent stats, you know. Leroy Sané here, we play to our left mid, and our left mid manages to score a goal. It's all about patience in this formation and seizing the right opportunity to play your attacker through. I'm gonna roll over a tackle here, and I am literally, sometimes you just gotta run, guys. You need to catch your opponents off guard, and that's exactly what I did. But as I mentioned earlier on in this video, you have to watch out for counter attacks. It's absolutely paramount, you know. Sometimes you'll have your attackers so upfield and stuff like that. You're gonna be a bit exposed, so just be wary of that. Play to the strengths of this formation, which is, you know, attacking, but you don't want to be getting caught on the counter attack. That's a huge tip I would give for you guys. You know, look, I'm just playing simple FIFA, and with the custom tactics and the player instructions I am using with this formation, it really plays into that. Also, there's just structure to this formation, you know. You're not gonna be in a scenario where you're just gonna see one of your players and you're just gonna be like, what are you doing right there? There's always someone to pass to, and there's always someone causing problems. Now, fullbacks, you want a quick player. Wingers, you want quick players which can get in behind. And for your centre forward and your striker, you want someone with decent passing for your centre forward, decent physical stats to hold the ball, and for your striker, you want someone with good finishing. Now we are coming to the end of this formation review. So this is a decent formation. I wouldn't say it's the best one I've used, so that's why I'm going to give it a 6.5 or 7 out of 10. I'm going to give it a 6.5 out of 10. You know, this formation can be great for you guys, but compared to formations like the 4-1-2-1-2 bracket to other formations like the 4-3-3-4, I don't think it stands much of a chance. But yet again, it depends to how you like to play FIFA. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you smash the like button. Make sure you also subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See you guys later. Peace.